to build this culture in a company? See, vaguely, many people can come and tell, okay, you can do this, you can do this, just shooting arrows for no target. But what I'd like to know is a point to point way ahead or pathway of how this looks like, how you can develop culture similar to these organizations. Now we have talked about Tata Group, that is, I think, few $1 billion company. We have talked about other big companies and a small company as well. And it does, if someone is, I shared two examples of one big and one small, because it does not matter how big your company is or how small your company is. Culture is important.
Yes.
Because many would come and say, our company is not that big so that we can start making this cultural thing and everything. And we are not yet that big that we can offer something to our employees, but it's not about offering.
It's about creating an experience. So to your point, what's the first step? I mean, if you're just starting a company, you have to, for yourself, define what is important to you. What are your personal values? And how do those show up, because they naturally should, in the way you conduct your business? Mm-hmm. So you're fortunate, you've got some co-founders here. I'm sure when the three of you sat down, you probably talked about not just what you want to do, but how you want to do it, how you want to show up with guests on your podcast, with customers who buy things from you, whatever your business is. And so I think if you're an entrepreneur, you have to just sort of define what culture means to you. Again, there's no one right answer. It's what it means to you. And be very clear about it. And then be very intentional, very deliberate about making sure that the way you've defined it shows up in the way that you operate your business. That comes from processes that you have, to the way you answer the phone, to how quickly you follow up on a complaint, to how you treat employees. It's everything. And that's what I was saying earlier about end-to-end and holistic. You gave a great example about the employee and when you're onboarding. And so we talked about just the employee experience, the life cycle of an employee. They get hired, they get onboarded, they perform, they get evaluated. What does that performance review look like? They get promoted. That's one part of it. Then there's all the operations of the company.